What's your name again? Yup. Lydia Daydal, Fight Connect TV, backstage at AKUMA FC in the Europa Hotel, Belfast, with a victorious Glenn McVeigh.
I'm pretty. Look at that
Still pretty. Give us a look at it.
What did you think?
I was very happy to see you get that win, considering that I interviewed you after a loss the last time, and I don't like seeing you lose, and I don't like seeing you being upset after
This is
that.
the first. I smell really bad. This is the first interview in what?
Yeah.
A year and a half, maybe.
A victorious one. I interviewed you after you lost. I won't say that anymore. But yeah, it's been a while.
Unbelievable. Just had to get the 2020. Just like going into 2020, I just had to get a win and get on the momentum. Like been so close to like Paul Hughes and Joe McColgan and stuff, and they're just doing like amazing things. Like Paul's the same age as me, and they're just doing amazing things in their careers right now. And I went out for a run like last week with Paul after sparring, and we just ran, and he just talked to me the whole time, and was just like, you know, if you want to make a career out of this, you know, you gotta put it before everything, before work, before relationships, before family, just everything. And that's what I try to do, like there now, and just that's 2020 started properly. Probably I'll go pro mid 2020 and just keep the ball rolling there.
Do you feel under any pressure at all, being so close to the guys in the gym, and especially like you say there, like Paul's your same age? You know, I would look at that and go like, well, yes, he's doing amazing stuff, but everyone is on their own journey, and there's no rush. You know what I mean? It's just his time is right now.
Yeah.
But do you feel the pressure?
Under tremendous pressure, and that's all I want. Like Pat has the boys at such a high pedestal right now that it's like we're competing with each other, but we're also helping each other like get to the next level. And it's amazing to have that competition in the gym. Like Paul's one of the freakiest talents I've ever met, and he's around my weight, and he's the same age as me. So it's like I'm almost looking up to him like, Jesus Christ, this guy's been through hand surgeries and stuff. Not to brag on about Paul, he's a queer as well, but he's been through all these hand surgeries, and like he's just an inspiration, like, and he's doing so good. Like he's so high level and such a high prospect. Even people that aren't from the gym, like Ian Gary, he's younger than me, and they're doing so much at the pro level, and I'm at the level skill wise, just another couple of fights, more experience, and just that'll be me ready to go with the skills and the experience as well.
Yeah, but there's no rush, and you know, mindset is probably everything. It's probably the most important thing. Like if your mind is not in place, you know, you can forget about.
I'm sure you interview hundreds and hundreds of fighters every year.
I'd say thousands, to be honest.
Thousands.
I don't take a day off.
Number one. And I'm sure you see some fighters where you're just like, whoa, it's different.
Yeah,
like,
their energy is different.
Yeah. Like whatever they're saying is like they truly believe every single thing they're saying. And some people are just like here, like, oh, like I'm just doing this as like a hobby, or like, oh, like I'm working and I'm just doing this, and you know, it's not the sport for that. Like it's not fun for me. I absolutely love everything about it, but I don't love hurting people. I don't like it. But it's everything, but it's also not important. Like family and like friends and stuff is so much more important. Like, no, this doesn't mean that much in the grand scheme, but as a career, you gotta have the mindset. And I'm sure you see people, like if you talk to Paul, you're like, holy shit, or you talk to Joe, they're like so focused, and it's like all their entire life is on hold for this one thing, and that's the way I've been on a decent spurt the last year, 2 years, but that's the way I am now. The last few weeks after that loss has changed me as a person completely.
Good. That's good. But it's only go on. You're like,
it's 4 minutes.
Yeah, you're on the clock.
I usually don't last this long.
Awkward. But in terms of now, obviously getting back to winning ways and stuff like that, like what is the hope now? Like that's it for the end of this year. So finish on a high, and then do we have something?
Go to London next weekend.
Right.
Have fun.
Yeah.
You know, enjoy the end of the year. Have fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Just see the sights and all that.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
Yeah.
And then next year, do we have anything confirmed yet?
Yes and no. Like I'm trying to get something for January, February. Like I'm not taking a rest. Like I want at least 10 fights. That sounds crazy, but I want 10 fights next year, and I want to go undefeated in all 10. That's my goal for 2020. Get my first few pro wins. Like, that's it. This is everything right now. Cage conflict in March. It's going to be absolutely mad. Like, what's cage conflict like? Like, it's insane.
A buzz.
I can't wait to get the whole squad, the family and all down. My mum doesn't go to fights, but she'll go to a cage conflict once. She said it was a different level.
You'll be handed an envelope when you go back out to the boys. Well, listen, we can look forward to that.
Yeah, you can look
and
it's
you'll
be working it.
I'll be working it. I know, I'm already confirmed down there. The boys have me scheduled in, penciled in. Good to see you back smiling. Good to see you on a high after the win. Well deserved win. Working very hard, so you know. Yeah, 100%. Pays off.
Also, like, I just want to say a huge thanks to Pat and Liam and Stephen for putting the show on. Lydia for, you know, doing all the media, and like even like Bloody Shamrock and all, like they're all lethal and they're all giving so much effort into the sport, and Joe for coming back, and you know, every single person that's helped along the way, all the teammates and stuff, like even like the young boys, like young Michael, an absolute phenom, young Kieran, absolute phenom. Like, these kids are inspirations as well. Like, they're coming in at 13, 14, doing homework in the gym and then training. Like, what is that?
Yeah, unreal.
Like, that's why the Fight Academy Ireland is next level, you know what I mean?
Go on, listen, I'm ending this now before you get us
like
both in trouble.
It's awkward now.
Always awkward. Listen, I remember our first interview at Clan Wars.
Yeah, it was awkward.
And you kissed my head.
Oh, no.
And I still get screenshots of that.
Oh,
who's your man? Can I kiss you like that? How do I get an interview?
Oh god, why do they so they fancy you then?
What?
So guys are like, how do I get an interview? Is that what you're saying?
She means they fancy you.
What do you mean?
Give me a break, will you?
We purple
not 35, but come on, I still got it.
The aubergines and the devils. That's what Lydia gets every day.
They're just showing me what they like to cook for dinner. That's all. So
right,
massive.
now that it's awkward, we can probably end it.
Right, listen, we're out. We were going so well, but it had to go sometime. But listen, congratulations again. Always a pleasure.
100%.
Never a charm. Glenn McVeigh for Fight Connect TV.
Thank you very much. See you later.